Okay, so again, important thing, go in order. Other important thing, write down and label all your points. Okay, so we're doing a rotation first. So I'm going to write down all the points. We have L is negative 3, 0. N is at negative 4, negative 5. And N is at 0, negative 4. We're going to do that rotation to get L prime, M prime, and N prime. So we do a 90-degree rotation. What do we do with our point? Do we flip? Do we not flip? Flip. Good. Flip and change to first. So I like to flip all my points first. And then go through change the sign of my first numbers. Can we change the sign of 0? Nope. Can we change, well, the negative 5 becomes what? Positive? That becomes positive as well. Now we're going to plot those points. 0, negative 3. What point will off? Okay. So we're going to go to 0, negative 3, put a point. We're going to go to 5, negative 4, put a point. We're going to go to 4, 0 and put a point. And label. And it helps you keep your work organized too if you label. N prime, L prime, and N prime. Then we have to do the second transformation, which is a translation, left 4, up 5. So when we do our second transformation, we always do it to the second figure. Right? So technically, what we did is took this triangle and rotated it here. So if we had the ability, that guy would be gone. That wouldn't be there anymore. It'd be over here. We physically can't do that. So your second transformation, you always do to the second figure. So this green triangle is what we're going to move left 4 and up 5. And I'm going to label it and double prime to indicate that is the second figure. It's the second transformation. Okay. Alright, and then we do the same thing with M. I'm going to go left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we put double prime to indicate that it is the second figure. That's why when you don't label, especially if you don't label and you make a mistake, I don't know what's what. You have to label because it's telling me what you did. I just see a bunch of figures with no labeling and you make an error, you don't get very many points, if at all any, because I don't know what your thought process was. But by labeling these points, you're telling me what your thought process was. So I can do more accurate grading. And it benefits you. Questions over that? Alright, we take a look at the next one. B says a reflection over the y-axis followed by a rotation of 180 degrees about the origin. So we're going to do a reflection first. So I'm going to highlight when I'm reflecting over the y-axis. And we do a reflection, all we're doing is just what? We're flipping it. And to flip it, what do we have to do? We're just... Okay. No. What do we, like how...
Count how many spaces the point is away from the line.
Yeah, you just count. That's all we're doing. So we reflect M, it's 1 away. So we just go 1 away. Ooh, that's supposed to be green. Goes 1 away in the other direction. M prime. N is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. L is 1, 2, 1, 2. And again, I'm labeling my points so I know what's what. We did the first transformation. The second transformation says a rotation of 180 degrees about the origin. Which one of these triangles am I going to do the 180 rotation on? The original or the new? The new, the green one. Okay. So whenever we do a rotation, we have to write down our points. 1, negative 5. L prime's at negative 2, negative 1. N prime's at -5, -3. There's L double prime. Oh, no. Not going alphabetical order. M double prime, L double prime, and N double prime. So we do a 180-degree rotation. Do we flip the point at all? No. What do we do? Good. Change both signs. Go flip. Change the signs of both. So the -1, -5 becomes +1, +5. That becomes +2, +1. That becomes +5, +3. And that's the last transformation. So then we plot those points. 1, 5. Where did I get 1? Wow, it's supposed to be 1, 4. Oops. Just change that to a 4. And this is a 4 as well. So it'd be 1, 4. Just fold that down. There we go. And then 2, 1. And then 5. And that's M prime, L prime, and N prime. And there we go. Oh, and double prime. Sorry. That's the second. Violent. Questions over that? C says a rotation at 270 degrees counterclockwise, which again is the normal way to do a rotation. About the origin, followed by a reflection over the line y equals x. So we're doing a rotation first. So we write down those original points. -3, 2. P is at -4, -1. And Q is at 1, 3. So when we do a 270-degree rotation, what do we do with those points? Do they see where they're at? Do we flip? What do we do? Let's flip and change the second. So I like to flip first. That becomes 2, -3. That becomes -1, -4. And wait, which one do we change? Flip and change the second. Flip and change the second. 270 starts with 2, so we're changing the second. So the negatives turn positive and the positive turns negative. And then we plot those new points. 2, 3. -1, 4. 1, 3, -1. Second transformation is reflection over the line y equals 1. So I'm going to go to where y is 1. What kind of line are we going to draw through there? Horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. I know it goes opposite way the axis is on. And then, again, when we do a reflection, all we are doing is just counting. Can we count? This is 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna make sure these are double prime. And there we go. And that's also important to label because sometimes the figures are all kind of sitting on top of one another. So if you have your vertices labeled with those double primes, you know what your answer is. If I just see a bunch of figures drawn, I don't know what you think the final answer is. Have to label your points. Questions? No? Go ahead, flip it over. Sometimes we can do 3 transformations. You can do 4, 5, you can do an infinite amount of transformations. For the most we're going to do is 3. Not going to get too crazy in here. For this example, Says triangle ABC has vertices at -3, 5, 2, 4, and 2, 10. So let's go ahead and plot those. -3, 5, which is A, 2, 4, which is B, and 2, 10, which is C. Then sometimes you're going to have to plot your own points and you're not necessarily given the figure already graphed for you. So just be very careful when plotting the original points. And then we're just going to go in order of these transformations. First, we're going to do a reflection over the x-axis. So again, just highlight that x-axis. And then just count, just like we've been doing. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna, whoa. That was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember that A. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is B. And we count here. We count 10. So we count 10. And that's C prime. I'm gonna move my A. So after you do your reflection, it should look something like that. Do the reflection of the x-axis, that one in green. Then we have to do a reflection over the line y equals x. So it's a little bit different. I need to cover it. Here. Because it's not y equals a number, it's y equals x. So when we reflect over that line, where do we start from when we graph it? We start at 0, 0. We start at the origin. And then which direction do we go? What's our technically like our slope? Up 1 over 1. Or we go down 1 over 1. And connect. Okay. So when we reflect over that line, all we have to do, again, is count. But we're counting a little bit differently because it's a slanted line. So here with A, if I count up 2, which direction am I going to go? Right 2, left 2, up 2? Up 2, which direction are we going to go when it's slanted? We're just going to sit and look at my head on the line. Which direction is it going to go? Left. We go up 2. When it's slanted, we're going to go left 2. And then label it A double prime. B, we went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's B double prime. C, we went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to go left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. C double prime. And connect. So when you have that slanted line, it's like you're making a right angle. You go up, you go left, or you count down, then you go right. Alright, so we did that one. And then our final transformation is a rotation of 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin. So which color triangle's vertices are we going to write down? We're going to write down the blue, the green, or the purple to do the rotation. The purple one. You always do the new one. So we're doing the third transformation. We're doing it to the third triangle. So I write down those vertices. A double prime is at -5, -3. Okay. B double prime was at 4, 2. And C double prime is at -10, 2. And then I'm going to get A triple prime, B triple prime, and C triple prime. So again, when we do a 90-degree rotation, what do we do at that point? Do the numbers stay or do we switch them?
Plus and change the first one.
Flip and change the first. Good.
Wait, how is double prime
Wait, what? What did you say?
like,
Oh, it's a -4. I doesn't write my negative sign. That's a negative. We flip and change the first. So again, I like to flip first and then deal with the sign. So change the signs of the first. This -3 becomes positive. That becomes negative. That becomes negative. So then when we graph our final answer, I'm going to go to +3, -5. I'm going to put B triple prime. I'm going to go to -2, -4. Sorry, that should be A triple prime. Why I wrote B. A triple prime. This one's B triple prime. And then I'm going to go to -2, -10. And that's C triple prime. So again, as you can see, a lot of these figures are all kind of sitting on top of one another. That's why you need to label. Well, I know that you know what the right answer is. If I just see a bunch of shapes and they're not labeled, I don't know what you think the right answer is. So by labeling that, you're telling me what the right answer is. Questions? And it's not like, oh, I don't want to put points, so I'm not going to. It's not necessarily optional. You kind of have to put those points. Okay? Questions? So in example 3, it says a figure is fully contained in quadrant 3. The figure is transformed using the transformations below. In which quadrant does the resulting image lie? And it gives you 3 transformations. So it's helpful if we first label what our quadrants are. Okay? I'll give you the first one. This is quadrant 1 because everything's positive. So it's quadrant 1. Then how do we order them? In a counterclockwise manner or a clockwise manner? Counterclockwise. Which means this one's 2. So this one's 3. And this one's 4. What's the problem here? Yeah, they didn't tell us where the figure exactly it was. It just said, hey, there's this figure in quadrant 3. And we had to figure out after we do these 3 transformations, what quadrant does it land in? What do you think we should do? What? Very good. Yeah, just draw your own figure. Even better. Really, we just have to do 1 point. If you end up drawing your own figure, and if I would suggest if you come across the problem on your own, and you draw your own figure, I would draw a triangle. So this is the easiest figure to draw. 3-sided, 3 points. But really, just have 1 point. Because if they're all contained in quadrant 3, wherever 1 point lands, all the other ones are also going to land in that same quadrant. So you really only have to pick 1 point. You can put it anywhere in quadrant 3. I just don't suggest doubling up numbers. I wouldn't do like -2, -2. I make sure they're both different. Okay, because that could kind of change where your thing ends up. Okay, so where do we want to put our point? Anywhere in quadrant 3. -3, -2. I like it. Okay, so that's what we're moving around. So the first transformation we're going to do, we're going to reflect that point over the y-axis. I'm going to highlight the y-axis. We'll label our point A, just so it's labeled. And we're going to reflect. So again, all you're doing is just counting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. A prime. The next transformation we're doing is a rotation of 270. So I'm going to write the coordinates of my new point down. Just now +3, -2. When we do a 270-degree rotation, what do we do at that point? What are we going to do with 3, -2? We flip We flipped it, and then what do we change? First or second if it's 270? Okay. So I'm going to plot -2, -3. Oh, why did I write B? That's my A double prime. And then our final transformation now is a reflection over the x-axis. I'm going to highlight my x-axis. And then count again. This is 1, 2, 3. Count 1, 2, 3. What quadrant did we end up in? We ended up in good, which is quadrant 2. Another way you could have thought about it, which I think is hard because I just like to physically move something around. You could have also thought, well, if I'm in quadrant 3 and I reflect over the x-axis, I'm now in quadrant 4. If I rotate it 270 clockwise, I'm going 1, 2, 3, and somewhere in here. And then if I reflect over the x-axis, boom, I'm over here. So I'm flipping over that line. Some of you can just sit there and think about that. I have to actually do the transformations. I've just done this a lot, so I know what's going on. But when I'm learning something new, I like to physically move things around. Okay. So questions over that.